How's it going, guys? Welcome back to a new rebuilding video. Now, this is an idea I just came up with. I'm not sure if it's been done somewhere on YouTube. It probably has because there's so many great content creators. But last week or so, I uploaded a video with me accepting every single trade and trying to rebuild a team. But now I'm going to do the exact opposite. Like, I'm not doing any trades whatsoever. Of course, we're not trading any of these settings. Yeah, let's go to it. See, I'm not going to accept any trades. I'm not going to try to do any trades. I'm going to try to bring a team to a championship based on drafting and free agency. If you know me, you know my luck in free agency is trash. So we'll see if we can get this done in 2 seasons. And if not, we fail. One thing I did want to do, I want to randomly select the team that we're going to be doing this with. I'm hoping that we don't have to do it with the Nets because they don't have any picks at all. So I'm closing my eyes right now and I'm going to stop in 3, 2, 1. The Phoenix Suns. Okay, I think I can roll with the Phoenix Suns. They got some pieces and some draft picks that we can turn into some solid players. Of course, we got to load the draft. This one, which one is it? It's a 26. No, it's this one right here. I'm going crazy. It's that one that we usually use, probably the most realistic one on the market. So take a look at the team here. We can't accept any trades, so these guys are going to be our guys for the rest of the season. TJ Warren, I'm hoping to bring him back. He's on a 1-year contract. Mirza Telelovich, I'm pretty sure we're going to let him walk. Same thing with John. Alex Len, we want to resign. PJ Tucker, we're going to let walk. Okay, so we got some expiring contracts, so we can potentially have some money next semester. Or next semester. I'm thinking like I'm in college. Next season. Where can I see? Oh, there it is. Player contract. That's what I want to look at. So yeah, we have a bunch of people that won't be here next season. So we'll be alright. I feel like we'll have some money to make some things happen. So let's get into it, man. Let's take a look at the rotation. It's probably how we want it. Actually, let's rebuild it, and we want to have. This is so tough because they have so many nice pieces. I'm gonna have it like this. Sorry, TJ Warren, you're gonna be our 6th man for now. And I don't like that too much, but let's just roll with it, man. This first season, we're probably not gonna win a lot of games. I'm gonna cut back once we're done with the entire season. Okay, guys, so at the end of the first season, no doubt KD wins MVP, as he usually does. Karl-Anthony Towns wins Rookie of the Year. 6th Man of the Year goes to Joakim Noah. We have Rudy Gobert for Defensive Player of the Year. CJ wins Most Improved, and Tyronn Lue wins Coach of the Year. So let's see what we finished as, because I wasn't even watching the screen, so I don't even know the record we finished at. We finished at 30-52. What was that in the standings? Wow, we didn't even finish with the worst record. So our chance of getting that number 1 pick is probably a little slim, but we can still do it. We still want Ben Simmons here and Phoenix. So let's go ahead and simulate the rest of the playoffs. And let's see who's going to come out the victory. I'm going to predict OKC because they usually do. It's between OKC and the Cavs, and that's how it goes. A sweep too. Man, OKC was playing no games. But there we go. Finals MVP is going to go to Kevin Durant again. So KD wins regular season MVP and finals MVP. Tim Duncan's going to retire. Steve Nash, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Vince Carter. That team alone would be so dope if this was like a team that they put together. They got some solid pieces, but let's go to the off season, man. This is where things go down. I don't care about staff side. Actually, we're going to go right to the lottery. Let's go right into the lottery. Let's see what our chances are of getting that first overall pick. And I think it's about 11 point something. I'm pretty sure that just said 11.9% chance that we get that number 1 pick. So the lottery takes a while. So I'll cut back once it's about down to like the last, 6 or 7 picks. Okay, so we're down to the last 5 picks in the draft. So without a doubt, we have a number 5 pick or the top 5 pick. And yeah, we actually get the number 5. So that kind of sucks, man. We don't win the lottery, but it's okay, man. We're going to turn that 5th overall pick to somebody special, and we'll see how it goes, man. Once we get into free agency is where it's going to all go down, man. I got to make sure we have some cap, and we can probably go out there and sign a big-name player. That's the goal, man. There's no way we're going to win this challenge without signing a big-name player. So that's the end of the lottery. The first overall pick is going to go to Boston. Wow. So Ben Simmons is probably going to be in a Celtics uniform. So let's see how this goes. I don't care about staff signing, draft combine, pre-draft workout. We're going to go right into the draft. 5th overall pick. They're telling us not to get Sabonis because he has an ankle injury, but, we probably weren't looking at him anyway. It sucks because this is where, in my rebuilding videos, this is where all the things happen. This is where the magic happens. I do all my trading right here, and we usually put together a really solid team, but we cannot do any trades at all, so we got to see how it goes. Okay, boys, the 4th overall pick. was Chris Dunn. I'll show you the first 3 as well, but we are going to be on the clock in a second, and we got to try to turn this 5th overall pick into a nice young player. So let's see. Draft summary: Ben Simmons, like I said, is going to be in a Celtics uniform. Dragon Bender is going to be with the Wizards, and Jaylen Brown is with the Raptors. Chris Dunn with the 76ers. So let's see who's left here on the draft board. Brandon Ingram. I'm trying to think. So we have Brandon Knight, and we have Eric Bledsoe. Those are our 1 and 2. So we definitely don't need one of those. I think I'm going to go with Brandon Ingram. That's like the smartest pick I can think of right now, and I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go Brandon Ingram with this pick and hope it pays off. The guy's just a beast, so I'm hoping he can do the same thing in the NBA. In real life, he's going to be like a top 3 pick. 6'10". God, that guy's lengthy. So we're actually just going to simulate to the end of the draft. A 2nd round pick doesn't matter at all to me. I'm probably not even going to give him a contract because we don't have space on the roster for scrubs. So there we go. Brandon Ingram overall is the 75, so that's pretty dope. We actually got one of the best players in the draft. So now it's time for, to sign the rookie. Of course, we're going to sign our boy Brandon Ingram. And this is where things go down. So $4.8 million for Alex Len. I think we're going to accept that. Same thing with TJ Warren. 2.13 is not too bad. But PJ Tucker and Archie Goodwin, I'm sorry. There's no room on this roster for you. So let's see. LeBron declined his player option. DeMar DeRozan did too. Dirk did. Oh, so there are going to be some solid names there in free agency. So no qualifying offers. So in a second, we are going to get into my free agents, and then we're going to make that move to regular free agency. All right, this is a lot of people. There's a lot of people here. But honestly, man, I'm going to let them all walk, man. Unless, let me see. We're going to have a lot of cap. Or 35 mil, that's actually, that's a pretty solid amount of cap. I want them all to walk, man. Is that wrong of me? Is it wrong? It doesn't matter. They're all walking, man. We're trying to sign a big name player. That's the only way we're going to get this challenge done. So let's see. So LeBron, DeMar DeRozan, they end up signing somewhere. But we could definitely go get Andre Drummond to be our new center. I know we have Tyson Chandler. We actually just accepted Alex Len. So maybe that's not the best idea. Dwayne Wade. We already have Eric Bledsoe. Rajon Rondo, we don't need. Dirk. I mean, I know he's going to be going down in overall, but Dirk is still going to be a nice player. So let's offer Dirk 20.1. 20.3. 4. 20.4, man. I need a name. I need somebody that can go out there and score for us. I honestly think that if we did sign, I'm trying to make this thing happen. Cause this is not my GM, so I don't have to worry about players being upset with their roles. So I think I can actually go try to get one of these 2 players and it'll all work out. Let's see if there's anybody else. Kobe's down there, but do we really want Kobe? Don't think so. All right. How about we do this? Wade, we're going to offer Wade a contract too, man. We got to do what we got to do. Like if this was a normal my GM or something or my league, we would not be trying to go after these players. But since we need to win right now, those are 2 guys we're going after. We definitely need a power forward without a doubt, though. So if it's not Dirk, we got to go get some other guy. So let's see what Michael Beasley wants. He wants a lot. Yeah, I know we just let Mirza Telelovich walk, but we're going to offer him a contract. God, I didn't know that we weren't going to have any power forwards. He declined that. Let's bump it up to 5.3. Decline that. 5.4. Decline that. 5.5. There we go, Mirza. All right, this is the moment of truth. We're going to press the start button and hope that either Dirk or Wade is going to be there. Actually, let's offer Drummond it too. One of these players are going to sign. One of these players have to sign here. Let's see who it's going to be. Oh my God, they're all accepting other offers. So we just lost free agency. Wow, Dwayne Wade went to Boston. And Dirk went to Philly. What sense does that make? All right, so now I'm going to cut this and I'm going to come back when we actually have somebody on our team or after free agency is done, because it's probably going to take me a minute to try to put together a solid roster. Okay, guys, we are going into the second season. Let me show you the roster. We didn't do anything big, so we still have the same guys that you think. Devin Booker actually jumped up to an 84 overall, which is just ridiculous. But you see the guys we've already had. I signed by Mirza Telelovich. I stole Dwight Powell away from the Mavericks. Brandon Ingram is there, but these guys are the guys I signed. Thomas Robinson, all of these guys are going to be on a 1-year deal because next season we definitely need to get out and sign somebody big. So Thomas Robinson, 1-year deal. Same thing with Sean Kilpatrick, Cole Aldridge. Ken Bazemore is actually on a 2-year deal because I like Ken Bazemore. Raymond Felton on a 1-year deal. So all these guys are going to be gone next season. We need to sign somebody big next offseason. So that's the plan, man. We gotta think of it that way. So let's show you the rotation for this season. I actually do want Brandon Knight still in the starting lineup, so we're going to do that. Brandon Knight, Eric Bledsoe, Devin Booker, Mirza Teletovic, and Alex Len. And then on the bench, you see what we have. I don't know how the season's going to go. I actually want to make the rotation just a 10-man rotation. There we go. So let's see how it goes, man. I'll simulate to the All-Star break, and I'll show you guys the record, and we'll go from there. Here we go. At the All-Star break, we're actually 5th in the Western Conference. This is just ridiculous. Let's take a look at it. We're sitting at 31-22. We're tied with the Memphis Grizzlies. So we could potentially jump up to that 4 seed too, man. Let's take a look at who's doing this for us. Devin Booker's averaging 20. Wow, Devin Booker with a dub and 5. Okay, guys. I mean, I'm definitely not expecting us to win a championship, but if somehow this just happens, I'd be happy. I'd definitely be happy. I don't think we're not dealing with any injuries right now either, so I think that's some luck. Let's see what is Brandon Ingram averaging in his rookie season. 5.8. Not too bad. How many minutes? And 17 minutes. Not too bad for Brandon Ingram. So we're going to go to the end of the season and see if we can actually make the playoffs, man. The way it's going, I'm pretty sure we will, but let's see what seed we'll end up with. We're at the end of the season, and Russell Westbrook is going to come out with the MVP. So the Warriors take MVP, not the Warriors, the Thunder take MVP 2 years in a row. Ben Simmons, of course, Rookie of the Year. 6th Man of the Year goes our boy Brandon Knight. Okay. Hassan Whiteside, Defensive Player of the Year, and Alex Len wins Most Improved. So we went to awards. Maybe we made the playoffs. Let's see if we actually did. And we are the 5 seed going against the Portland Trailblazers. Let's take a look and see if we have any injuries going into it. Oh, Eric Bledsoe is out. Wow. Eric Bledsoe and Alex Len is out. Those are 2 key parts of our offense. Just out. Okay. So I don't know how we're going to get out of this first round. Brandon Ingram must have been stuck. Okay, he's only averaging 6.5, but man, it sucks that we finally get into the playoffs and our star player is injured. So here we are. What are we going to do here? Let's shorten the rotation to 9 guys so our starters can get more minutes, because that's what we usually do in the playoffs. Let's see who the Portland Trailblazers have on their team. If it's the same exact team as last year, where's the Trailblazers? Here we go. Oh, they picked up Boban. But other than that, it's the same exact team. We're just going to go for it, man. I don't think we're going to win this series just because our star player's out, but we'll see if we can actually sneak out with it. We're up 2-1, 2-2. Down 3-2, and that's going to be the series. So we do lose in the first round. No big deal, because this offseason is going to be a big one for us. We have no choice, man. We need this one to be a big one. The Boston Celtics get all the way to the championship game, but lose in 5 games. The Celtics did make some key adjustments when they picked up Wade and they picked up Ben Simmons. So that's pretty solid for them that they got this far when they picked up Wade. And Chris Middleton. I didn't even peep that, but Chris Middleton is there too. So let's go into the offseason, man. We're not going to have a lottery pick, so we don't have to really go through the draft. Kobe retired, Kevin Garnett retired, and Dirk retired. So we don't have a lottery pick. So I don't want to go through the draft at all, man. I'm going to go right to rookie signings. I mean, we're probably going to have a late first round pick like in the 20s, and those guys usually suck anyway, so why waste the time? Go to the rookie signings. Yeah, 65 overall. We're not even going to sign him, guys. We're not going to sign him. We need to save as much money as we can to sign a big name player. So these 2 guys, we're going to match, or not match, but we're going to accept their offers, their options, and hope that we can get somebody big. There's some point guards here. Blake Griffin declined. He probably is going to accept something a little later. Oh, there's no big names here, though. All these guys accepted. Greg Monroe is like the best guy that's going to be there. Qualifying offers, don't need that. Alex Len can stay. He just won Most Improved. He's probably going to progress a little more. He only wants 5 a year though. We can give him 5.6 a year, and we'll have only 19 left over though. That's the thing. Okay, so maybe we won't sign a big name player, but we can put together a solid piece or 2 from here. Let's try to do. Oh, we can actually try to sign these guys. Okay, Giannis will be a key pickup. Let's offer him. Actually, wait. Let's see what else is here before we start just offering people stuff. I think we definitely do need to pick up a power forward. So that will be something on the agenda. I guess Giannis could play power forward, but right now he's playing point guard in real life. So do I want him playing power forward? Don't know. So let's see what else is here. Greg Monroe is here, like we said. I guess we could pick up Greg Monroe and move him over to that power forward position. So let's try to do that. We're going to offer him 10, man. Let's offer him 10, go all out, be his number one option. Because we can't afford to not sign anybody this offseason too, man. Last offseason we got cheated, and not really cheated, but we didn't sign anybody, so that kind of hurt us. I also want to offer Giannis a contract. Let's offer him, he's restricted, so we need to come out guns blazing if we really want him. So I'm going to offer him 18 a year. I know he's a bit pricey, but maybe it'll pay off in the long run. Also, I want to try to pick up Kelly Olynyk. All these guys are restricted free agents, so the chances of us getting them are probably low, but Kelly Olynyk can definitely play the power forward position, so we'll see how that goes. And since we have the money, why not? No, we'll have let's say our cap would be $1 if we did that. We'll have way too many point guards if we try to sign Kyle Lowry. So how about this? What else is here? I don't want to offer Zach Randolph a contract because he's only at 80 overall right now, and he's 36, so I have no doubt that his overall is going to drop tremendously after the season is over. Otto Porter is there. What is Otto Porter wanting now? 7. Yeah, he wants 7. We can't do that. Let's just go. Oh, okay. All these guys are willing to accept, right? But the thing is, once we do this, their team has the opportunity to match it. So let's see. Which guy do we want the most? Do we want Greg Monroe? If we move Greg Monroe over to power forward, or do we want Giannis to have Giannis? I'm going to go for Giannis. We can't do both. We can't do Giannis and the Greek or Kelly Olynyk. Can we do? But we could do. This is tough. But no. We're going to go Giannis and hope that they don't match his. Did they match it? They did not match it. We got Giannis on the team. That's big. One thing I do want to do, I want to see what his overall is if we moved him to power forward. That's the thing. He gonna go to power forward, and his overall is gonna drop tremendously. But that's the best thing we can do right now, man. It's the best thing we can do. What else? Do we have the cap to do anything else? We can't sign these guys. We can try to pick up Taj Gibson. He's getting kind of old there. What else is there for us to do? Did we end up losing Alex Len? We lost Alex Len. Wow. Okay. So we definitely need to get another power forward or another center. We could bring in Kelly Olynyk, but we won't have much. Oh, he's still restricted. We didn't lose him just yet. He's still there, so I think that's okay. We could pick up P-Pat or Pat, what I guess 2Pat. Let's try to offer him this, but lower just a little bit so we'll be just under the salary cap. He signed it with Detroit. All right, I'm going to cut back once we figure this all out and we make some more signings. Okay, guys, we're going into the next season, our last chance right here. Let's take a look at the roster. Eric Bledsoe's here. Giannis actually, his potential brought him up to an 84, but since we have the chemistry boost or the morale boost, he's at 85, so good for us. Devin Booker's also at 85. Brandon Knight's there. Still have Brandon Ingram on the team, probably going to be our starting small forward between him and TJ Warren. And then you see the rest of the squad. I do think, one thing for sure is that we have depth on this team. Depth. And I do think that that's enough for us to potentially make a run. We don't have a star player, but we're just going to have to let things roll, man. So what we're going to do, we're going to simulate to the All-Star break right here, right now, and hopefully we're in the playoff race. So we are at the All-Star break, and we are 40-13. Have no idea how this is happening, man. I have no idea. I actually want to prove to you guys right here, right now, that I have not messed with the simulation sliders. It's still 50. I have no idea how this team, we take a look at the roster. I don't know how this team is doing so dang good, but let's take a look at the conference. We are second in conference behind the OKC Thunder, 40-13 at this point. Who's doing it? Who's doing it for us? Devin Booker again, averaging 20, second year in a row. He's doing that. But what else? This is nobody else really. I don't know how we're putting together so many victories, but we are. Let's normalize the roster or the minutes. So, right, and we're not really dealing with many injuries, which is a plus. Dwight Powell is out for how long? 8 to 10 weeks. I think that's right in time for the playoffs if I'm right. So, I don't know how we're doing it, but we're going to go to the end of the season. Hopefully we can stay up and play into this potential and we can go out there and win a championship. Kevin Durant again wins MVP. I've never seen anybody but KD and Russell win MVPs. I don't know why, but these guys always win MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to Junior Hall, whoever he is. Monte Ellis wins Sixth Man of the Year. Hassan Whiteside, Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved. Frank Kaminsky. And Coach of the Year goes to Billy Donovan. So you're probably wondering where we finished on the season. So I'm going to show you that right here, right now. We finished second in the West. The exact same place we were at when I showed you last time. We're still there, 58-24, man. I'm wondering how this team is actually going to do in the playoffs, though. That's where it matters, right? That regular season record means nothing. We got to get it done in the playoffs right here, right now. So let's normalize the roster after we shorten the rotation. So let's go into it, man. The first round is going to go against the Pelicans. Who do the Pelicans have on their team? We're going to have to take a look here. AD, Drew Holiday, Marcin Gortat, Ryan Anderson, Omri Caspi. I think this is a season or a series that we can definitely win. So let's go right into it. Game 1, we lose. Oh, that's not a good sign. Game 2, we win. That's solid. Game 3, we win. Game 4, we lose. We're up 3-2 at this point. Okay, we get into the second round against the Golden State Warriors. So this is where you separate the men from the boys. Dwight Howard. Stephen Curry is actually injured right now. I don't know if he's going to try to play through this because overall still a 92 with the injury, but he is injured. So that's pretty solid for us at least. Evan Turner, J.R. Smith, and J.J. This team is completely different. Everybody's new on this team. Wow, okay. So maybe we can win this series. They still have Steph, Clay, and Draymond, so that's like its own big three. So we'll see how it goes, man. Simulate to the current round. Let's go. Game 1, we win. Game 2 is another. Oh my God, guys. We're up 2-0, 3-1. This could be it. And we advance to the Western Conference Finals. This is incredible. Going against the Portland Trailblazers again. This is a team that knocked us out of the playoffs last year. Let's see if they made any changes to their roster. No, this is the same team. They got an injury. They picked up another Croatian. No, I don't think Marjanovic is Croatian. He's Serbian. Okay. But I honestly think that we can beat these guys too. Mario Chalmers is actually dealing with 2 injuries. I had no idea that it was even possible. So he has a dislocated left patella and a bruised right hip. So he's going to be out. But let's go into it, man. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. Oh my God, are we going? Oh, I thought we were going for the sweep. Okay, we end up getting into the championship game. I have no idea. Take a look at this roster one more time. Tell me how we are in the championship game. I don't know. 21 years old, 86 overall is incredible for Devin Booker, by the way. But we're going against the New York Knickerbockers. So let's see who they have on their team. Their team sucks. How did they make? Where's Porzingis? Oh, he's injured. Porzingis is injured. Everything is falling in place for me, dude. Everything is falling in place. Let's go. Game 1, we win. Game 2, oh my God. We're going for the sweep. We are going for the sweep. I have no idea how we put this together, boys, but it looks like we will be winning the championship with this team too. I'm going to jump in so you guys can see the animation. God, this is incredible. Okay, here it is, boys. Dribbling out the clock in Game 4 of the championship. Brandon Ingram, top of the key. We just successfully rebuilt the team without signing any really big names, without doing any trades. I don't know how we did it, but the Phoenix Suns are the 2018 NBA champions. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave it a like. If you have any suggestions, be sure to also leave that in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching, and I'm out.